All right, we've got a rare scenario where everyone's got them right, so those cards don't matter. We're 3-3. She wins, I'm sorry.
Huh?
You win, Kylie, because female, so you absolutely get the MSI box.
Cool.
But I have to say, do you think Astralis is still going to win for the day?
Sure.
You think Astralis is going to beat EG?
Maybe.
I mean, she's got the jersey on, but you mentioned...
He's going to take Ethan down and still looking for more here. Tarek will back him up. He's going to get a second bite of the cherry. Sui crosses over and pre-firing that position. Kenny will start to reposition here. Steele, who still gets going to go down from the forklift position. Sui 2K taking a little bit of damage there, and it's going to be down to Kenny. Remember, the only player that came into this round with a real weapon. His teammates had deagles. They took an eco, but here he comes. A classic clutch for Kenny S! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's what we wanted to see with the AWP.
He dies on Old Cash. He's against...
Tarek, the evil genius that we did not deserve. He did kind of mastermind this one in his own way, did craft it all, and now we have an evil genius's lineup in the finals.
Yeah, who would have thought? Pretty crazy, right? Like, you look at this team, we had the roster changes earlier in the year, and we knew that they were a good squad.
And have a purpose or goal that we're trying to achieve with them.
I hope you see the potential that Cash has to be one of the absolute best professional maps in Counter-Strike, and also one of the absolute best maps to put in front of somebody who has never played Counter-Strike a single time in their entire life.
Is it FMP1 or FM phone?
Cut it. Cut it.
I have to swing out wide. It was a right eye peak, but the 2v1 scenario makes that very...
You love this whole right eye conspiracy.
In from the doors in the form of Amanek and 3 on long. Not if Cirque completely rips the short presence out from this attack. Now they can boost him up. He's going hunting. What? Who did he even kill? I don't understand. You can see this is all too familiar territory for Stewie as he does catch Kenny. After his early heroics with the AK-47, Twist then looking for a 1 versus 3. North American's Magician. North America's map. 1v3 here in Brooklyn. Does get the first, catches Nitro on the truck, and another steel court trying to piece together where the last could be. It is going to be Stewie 2K, misses the shot. Stewie off. Oh. He's getting hunted. It's Twist with a 1 versus 3. The first clutch on Cash.
Yeah, that's a big one as well. That's going to sting. It's
Simple just jumping, catching it into the side. He's going to fall down again on the right. Why is it shot from Simple? Why is there? ESL 1 New York, the Barclays Centers.
For example, are individually modeled, which is good for performance if you can believe that, and it also kind of makes it fun to inspect the environment really up close. In these tiles, you know, something you would really expect to see in a Soviet environment.
So the next area I'd like to talk about, you may recognize this is the B bomb site. Yeah, we love it. So you're gonna see some new stuff here. Keep an eye on this in the show match. Yeah, a little something to keep an eye on. So something like this is authentic Soviet design, very precisely modeled. So you'll see individually modeled leaves again, a lot more color here, displacement blending again, kind of getting more interesting shapes in here. You can see the theme of the level coming through with the weapons cache and the fact that it's still being used. This is, yeah, all right. Thank you, New York. So you'll see more color. That's a big one for me. You'll see this teddy bear. Maybe we can sell these one day. Valve, I don't know. Just putting it out there. That's also an authentic design from Pripyat, which is a town located very, very close to Chernobyl. It's where the workers lived. And you can see the vistas that we're trying to incorporate a lot more of these into the level so you can see out into the world and you just have more of a sense of place and give you something to look at while you're shooting heads. All right, last area here. I know you guys want to see the show match, so I'm going to make it quick. Just a lot of displacement blending going on everywhere, a lot more colors, individually modeled leaves, and let's watch people shoot people on this level, right? Let's go back to Stunner.
Before we jump into the rest of the show match.
Hey Future Pros, we're back and this time with the new cache. It's been fun running around looking for new stuff, but for now let's teach you a new incendiary that you can do on this version of the map. This is an incendiary that you can throw from the truck to quad on the A side. To throw this incendiary, hop up onto the roof of this truck. Aim along the left line of the crane in line with the bottom of this transformer. Shift walk forwards and throw the incendiary immediately. If you've done everything correctly, then quad should be on fire. This was previously not possible on the old cache, so I know you will find a use for this incendiary.
Well, I'm definitely stealing that one. Thank you. Shout out to Rush, who was in this game to start off the return of DE Cache.
Well, Stewie's got his work cut out for him. 5-on-1. Doesn't look good, to say the least. You can't jump through that window. It looks like it's just a nice little letterbox of death.
Yeah, and that was very intentional to not let people get through it.
That's good. I feel like that would just make things a little bit awkward trying to jump through. Like, there's not really a reason to do so. I guess it would be something you could maybe...
Map pool of all the 7 maps have a little bit of unique flavor to them. Absolutely. But within reason, like you never want it going too extreme.
Yeah. No, I think it's great that the CTs have a bit more viable approaches towards middle, especially. That was always, for me, the most difficult area to contain. You'd have to have 3 CTs there with set smokes and really good synergy. There's a classic boost there, the old Shroud spot.
Yeah, is the lamp that you can, above the door, can you still get onto that angle as well?
You can still get onto that, and on the Shroud boost, there used to be like a pole in that corner that restricted your movement. You couldn't get flush with the wall, but we removed that, so now you can hug that corner.
So now you can be fully hidden up there. They can't speak.
They can't bang your toes.
I think that would be hidden now.
Okay, that's
you can get a bit closer to the wall.
Excellent. Well, Ethan, I should say, get the HEs towards the A-main position. There it is, on top of the lamp. Doesn't last long, but down he goes.
At least we get to see a proof of concept. Config battling on B. It's a difficult fight to take. In the meantime, A does look to be working out for the CTs. 2 frags, leaving a Liege and a rather...
That's a cheeky one.
Oh, hello. That's new. Doesn't work out for Ethan.
This is unbelievable. Keep them coming. To the bucket. Give it everything.
The buckets keep coming here in New York.
This is unprecedented. I've not seen anything like it. We haven't seen one of these in years. Oh my goodness. This is a new world record. Get Guinness on the phone. It looks like we've broken it. We're getting the experts on the line right now. This was it. That's the world record.
That's the one. According to my calculations, I don't know if we have the stability at the structure of the court to keep holding
hold it on.
The game.
We have a game.
The head leaves Steel all alone. Doesn't even have a chance to show his POV. The CTs despite the site being taken by Toxic, have no issues on the retake.
Yeah, that's but still he's got the smoke as well. I'm sure that will come into play. You can see these new angles as we make our way towards the retake now. It looks absolutely beautiful. You can see that open side towards the right, and it's going to be up to Elite with a double stack towards Quad here, trying to bait in his teammate the best he can. Now, will they suspect it? Ethan certainly seems to think so. The knives are coming out. Is it going to be delivered? The first round delivers a knife kill, and it's going to be down to Colton. What has happened here? 2 knives in 1 round from the same players. 4 kills to Ethan, 2 stabs in the back.
Round 1, baby, let's go.
Yep, that's one way to get a first pistol round in on Cash.
The first.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's really cool.
We'll get to see that, I'm sure, whether or not it's now or when it's available. Just a quick reminder, when will the general public have a chance to run around on Cash?
So the plan is on October 10th, it'll be on the Steam website.
Cool. So October 10th, you'll be able to run around and find all of the smokes that the players haven't been able to. Look at Elite. He's got, quote-unquote, the most useless weapon, but still catches Jacks.
Oh, this is actually...
The dink, this is going to be the most awkward way. Twist.
No,
He's handing out all the dinks.
Not the full eco.
Twist and Elite, they're on the full eco and already have found 3 between them. Leave Steel and Nitro. You said they had to eco. It turns out that was the formula.
Oh, it's actually going to Config. Loves a knife.
He loves
He's had
it.
some favorable situations like this. Steel.
Steel,
Not like this. No.
Steel.
Oh!
Steel. He steals it. It's going to be 16-12. We started this show match with knives. We finish it the same. It's a strange practice, but he does it anyway. Nice push from Breezy as well. 2 early frags puts EG in the driving seat of this round. And Breezy, they know exactly where he is, but Device, comfortable close quarters, and he's not done again, catching Ethan. Looking for the ace clutch to secure the map. Surely an impossible concept there is. The idea that Cirque could push, but actually using the smoke to cower. Device using the CZ now, up close and personal. There's a player above him, and Stan